I since we all sang through this individually, we'll sing through it, and then maybe I'll talk about tone 8 a little bit, because I don't think I really talked too much with anybody about it.
It's not working. Let's try.
And then we'll see how we do. So. So our first note is Ke. Lord, Lord, I have cried unto thee, hearken unto me, hearken unto me, O Lord. Lord, I have cried unto thee, hearken unto me, attend to the voice of my supplication. When I cry unto thee, hearken unto me, O Lord.
Let's do it over.
Okay, one more time.
2 minutes.
A little faster, or the same speed?
Yes.
Which?
A little faster.
Lord, I have cried unto thee, hearken unto me, hearken unto me, O Lord. Lord, I have cried unto thee, hearken unto me, attend to the voice of my supplication. When I cry unto thee, hearken unto me, O Lord. Next one, the my prayer. Let my prayer be set forth as incense before thee, the lifting up of my hands as an evening sacrifice. Hearken unto me, O Lord.
I felt like we went higher than I expected on the eve of evening. I thought
One more time.
Okay. Let my prayer be set forth as incense before thee, the lifting up of my hands as an evening sacrifice. Hearken unto me, O Lord. And sometimes with the PTSD, any of those fluttering symbols, there's not enough time.
That's why we didn't
as
do the
an evening. And if you were to do it even faster, as an evening sacrifice. Yeah, there'd be no time for as an evening. So sometimes the Greek chanters or the Arab chanters will have some sort of flutter in there, but a lot of times there's just no time. So we just stress it.
Okay.
As an evening sacrifice. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just exudes from your being. Be the flutter. So since we sang through that, I'm gonna talk just briefly about 10-4.
This is longer. This is longer, right?
I think this is
Both are longer.
Me, O
the
Lord. Yeah, so 3 beats on Lord, 2 beats on O.
So much like my sister.
Good thing there, do?
It's a good thing
So, yeah.
she's dear to me.
Finally.
Alright. So we'll just talk briefly about tone plagal fourth tone.
Tone plagal?
Yeah, the tone plagal. So
Numbers 2 and 4 are blonde.
Ew. My whole family's blonde except for my mom.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What color hair does she have?
It's light brown. My dad's is light brown. Apparently she had blonde when she was little. Actually, she didn't. I saw pictures.
That's kind of normal.
okay. So plagal fourth tone. There's tone 1, 2, 3, and 4, and those are authentic tones. Then you have the plagal of those tones, which is 5, 6, 7, and 8 in the Russians. So the plagal of fourth tone is tone 8. So plagal
Why are
1.
they called authentic?
Hmm?
Why are they called authentic?
Because I believe initially there were only 4 tones, and then they were added 4 tones on top of that. And so those are the plagal of the first 4 tones. Kind of like similar to them, but just slightly different for nuance. And,
What's authentic in Greek?
I don't know. Authenticos.
Mm.
I have no idea.
Authentica.
Yeah, authenticos. Yeah. So plagal of fourth tone is there. If you go through the tones, the way that they used to be, like tone 1, if you go ke, vi, ga, vu, it was tone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they kind of just went up and down based upon how they started. So plagal of fourth originally started on V. Now, in general, its basis note is mi. So mi is where it starts from, and that's always where your tone marker will tell you where to begin, and that's always going to be on mi. And there's a different version of plagal of fourth tone, but for these Kakira that we're dealing with, they start on mi. And there's brief and there's slow versions of plagal 4. So we're doing the brief because it's easy, but the slow version is slightly different. But the brief version, essentially, its major note is V. It goes between mi and V. And there's a terminology that I'll just introduce briefly, which is when you're looking at a paragraph, how do you break that paragraph up into sentences, musical phrases, and things like that? So there's different types of endings. So this is your beginning, and then you have what is called a tentative ending, and then you have an imperfect ending, and then you have a perfect ending. So the way that this works, perfect means you're at the end of the piece. You're done. So at the end of the piece, our perfect ending is ni. So we start on ni, we end on ni, and that's just how it works. For these in the middle, it depends on whether you've had a complete sentence or not, as to what you might do. So if it's a comma, that's not really a complete sentence. It's like when the Lord went fishing, comma, you can't stop there. That's not a complete thought. So that's imperfect. But tentative ending, if I recall, tentative ending is you could pause there. So when the Lord went fishing, he called his disciples with him. That's a complete thought, but it's not the full hymn. So it's not fully done, but it's also not unfinished. So it's tentative. You could actually pause there. So that's where oftentimes on a tentative ending, you can go back to ni. On any imperfect ending, you would end up being on V, and then you would descend back to ni, or you could go to vu or different things. But in general, it's ni, v, ni, and this is a tentative ending. So dun da da dun da da dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da. But we haven't finished yet because we can still do more phrases. But nevertheless, this is kind of your bookends. So if you look at a hymn, you might notice it hits V a lot.
The perfect ending is always. Okay, not always.
That's the end.
One of them.
That's the final.
End.
Yeah, that's the end. Yeah, the perfect of the perfect is that thing. So this is kind of the structure, and then the Yisan would be on ni, in general, and then if you go up, there's different sections of the scale. So ni fa bu ga ni. If you're there, it's on ni. If you're in this upper version, vi ke zo ni, up to the high ni, then the
Heidi.
yeah, then the Ethan can go up to D, and just to support the melody, just to give it, kind of bolster it when it's up on the top part of the scale.
The reason why I asked that is because this cataphin
Cataphintitos.
Titos,
Mhm.
Tito, at the Let My Prayer, it looks like it should mean something like according to the authentic.
Mhm. Let my prayer be set forth. Yeah,
Maybe authentic. Maybe that is Efthuntito.
not
Maybe that is authentic.
not that I know of.
No.
So I'm not
No,
gonna.
you don't know what this means. Okay.
Well, Cataphintitos is
Let my prayer.
yeah. It's the translation of let my prayer be set
Oh,
forth.
okay.
That's just the Greek for it. So there's nothing there.
Let my prayer.
So does that make sense though? They essentially just translate those into Greek, or they translate them from Greek.
It doesn't seem to make sense.
So they let you know.
Let my prayer. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Okay. So does that make sense just initially? Just the phrasing of this is ni and di.
It also makes sense when we do those things like we do parts of the verses, and then we have then we have a reader in the middle, and then you know, for a line or two, and then, like lots.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't necessarily end like a whole.
Yeah. And there's different versions of Plagal 4, but these are called the Stikira that we're singing right now.
Yeah.
And Stikira, so the slow version is called Stikiraric because it's just like the Stikira. But a Stikira,
It's just verse.
yeah. Well, no. So a Stikos just means a psalm verse. So if you look at this at the Psalms, that's just a verse of the Psalms.
Yes.
And then a Stikira is a hymn that is associated with a psalm verse. So it's after a psalm verse. So this is just a hymn that happens to be after a psalm verse. So that's where this stik comes from. And then we'll look at other words later. But if you see that word, it just means that it's a tropario, and a tropario is just a hymn of any sort, which comes after a psalm verse.
Stikira is a Trimarian after a song.
So, and then there's something called an apostica, and we'll look at that later. So, all right. So back to the music. Let's go to the brief Stikira verse number 1. And we've already.
I've probably got that in my car.
So what I'd like to do is to sing verse number 1 together, and then Stikira number 1 we can do it slowly with the note names and see how we do. And I'll be pulling you along because it's super important. But we'll sing it at least once, and then we'll sing it with the words and see how we do. So just to remind us of the note names, let's just sing the scale real quick. So ni pa vu ga vi ke zo ni zo ke vi ga vu pa ni. And if people ever feel that they need more practice, I have games that we can play with them. That I think Gillian and I have played the games, but I don't think I've played the games with you guys. So if you need practice, let me know, and we can all play card games together. So bring my soul out of prison, that I may confess thy name. Oh, well, so yeah, that one is more talky. Bring my soul out of prison, that I may confess thy name. So now on Ni Pavu, let's see how we do. Ni vu ga vi
Which one?
Stick here, number 1.
Oh.
Okay, because we were all doing this other one.
Oh, but we already sang it with the words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Stick here, number 1. Ni vu ga vi ke zo So
So was I.
So let's do something real quick. I'm gonna give you guys. These aren't my good fancy cards, but these are at least some. V. Oh wait, we don't need another V. So I need. Let me know if you need a V. You need a
This
V.
is the thing that looks like a delta.
Yep.
Yeah, but
So
it's really
V.
TH. So why did you make a D?
Because TH would be V.
Oh, okay. So this is the.
V. Yeah,
this is the modern.
you put your tongue at the top as you would with a D.
Romanized.
Okay, so
Okay.
take what you need from the set.
Just
If you don't,
just go a few miles north and it's a D again.
yep,
No
take what you
problem.
need. And
What
then
are we taking?
your scale, the scale.
Are we
Here, you want a
taking? I do not have a yellow one.
I have a Heine, thank
Yeah.
you. Knees.
Grab a Heine.
Sometimes you can also get paninis if you have panini.
I don't
Okay.
think I have enough letters.
What do you need? Let me know.
Oh yes, I.
Tell me what you need to fill it in.
I need
You need
another
Zoe?
knee.
Zo? Okay.
Boop.
There's a ga. Okay. Anybody else need anything?
We're cool.
I'm missing a paw.
Ni.
Orange one, please.
A paw? Okay. Yep.
Do they have to be like that or can we do
Yes, because we might be moving.
Yeah. We'll put them in order.
I'm missing a V.
Oh, a V? Okay. Ah, good.
Were these color coded before?
Yeah.
Or did they become color coded?
Nope, they were color coded.
Okay.
But they were on photo paper before, and I haven't had the chance to put them on photo paper. So with these, hopefully we'll put them in with the music right there, so you can look at the note names immediately, and then we can play games if we really want to get the note names there.
Oh,
Oh, do you want to play games?
Roy G. Piv.
Do you want to play games?
huh?
Do you want to play games with the note names?
I don't like to play games. But I like to play. I like to learn things.
I
Everybody
personally want to
plays
mask
games.
all of my ignorance.
Okay, so what we can do,
And
we'll play.
hide it under everybody else's.
We'll play a little brief game. Okay, so take all your cards and smush them together, and then mix them up, and then I should play too, but I didn't get myself.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
So and then put them in order when I say go. So ready, go. Start from me.
That's not what I
So, and then if you can sing it while you go.
Hey, you guys are missing up!
I don't. Oh right.
Okay.
The colours of the rainbow really made it a lot easier.
Yeah. And they're I was told that they're kind of the mixing. When you mix red and yellow, you get orange. When you mix yellow and blue, you get green.
I
didn't
need
really.
the other knee.
The other knee, Heine. There you go. So I didn't notice this because I'm an engineer apparently. Okay, so now mix them up again, and then we're gonna do it from the top down. So whenever you're ready, go.
I'm slow.
All right. So. Okay, so now we're gonna do.
Oh wait a minute.
Yep. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from V, and we're gonna build out. Okay, so mix up all your little guys. Okay, ready, go. Put down V.
What are we doing now?
Starting with V and building out from the middle.
Starting with V.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, I don't have a ga. Where's my ga?
What are we doing after that?
I don't know. Ni pavugadi.
Don't look at my cards.
Ni pavugadi kezoni.
What are we supposed to be doing after? We start with V.
Oh, I actually just put V in the middle and I build up. You guys did it a different way. I see.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I thought you were going after something else, more conceptual.
Nope.
Oh, you want us to start with that and then put the ones in the front?
That's what I did, yeah.
I thought you meant to go there and
That works
How
too.
come I end up with a spare knee?
Oh, because you guys built it from the, and I wanted to just go from the in the middle.
No. Well then the knee is long.
It makes it easy.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Okay, cool. So now what I'd like you to do is look at the piece of music, and then make an evening hymn. So put that out in your letters. So pick out what you need. So knee. Shall we start on knee, and then we go up to?
No, because we're going to see. We're going from here to here, so we're going up.
Yeah.
So we have a jump. The first thing is so we have knee.
Oh, yeah.
So we go to God.
Knee vo.
Oh man.
Knee vo ga thee.
Oh, skip the part. Alright, yeah.
I was just subtracting.
I did terrible in oral comprehension.
And then we stay on knee for a while.
So knee vo ga thee is our first phrase, right? Okay.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, we're just writing the first phrase. So,
okay.
An evening hymn.
Huh?
So an evening hymn. We're just writing that out in these little cards.
Oh, see, I'm not at the right song.
Yep, an evening hymn.
Yeah, one minute.
Okay, so everybody.
I was looking at that one. That's why I was like. Okay.
Okay, everybody got that one?
The whole first line?
No, just the first phrase. An evening hymn.
Oh, an evening hymn.
That was easy.
Where's your thee?
It's the
Okay, so everybody got it? Nivu gavi. Okay, so let's sing it.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure where to go from there.
So let's just sing that little phrase, an evening hymn. Nivu gavi. Cool. And then we have another thee. And then what I'd like to do
is the next phrase?
No, offer unto thee, O Christ.
Offer unto thee, O Christ.
Yeah, offer unto thee, O Christ. So you'll need let's do we offer unto thee, O Christ. So let me know what you need.
Well, we have to get to there first.
Yep, and so I'll let you know. So an evening hymn and rush on no adoration. What note is that? So write do we offer unto thee, O Christ, in the little cards.
You start with who?
Yep. And you can help each other. You can. And let me know what you need, if you need more.
And then we go down to, see, to start the next phrase.
Okay, you need another
no,
voo? Just let me know what you need. I will provide you.
No, we stay on the same note, see, so you
I
don't
thought it goes
need,
back,
you don't
back
need
to
another.
ga, not voo.
You don't need
Voo ga thee.
Yes, this is down too. Oh,
I'm just
we have to
counting
do, I
one
thought
thee,
you said,
Yeah, you're right.
do we
Yeah, you're
offer?
right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Do we offer, you don't need.
I need a voo.
Oh no, do we
please.
offer unto thee, O Christ, the entire phrase.
Okay, well then I need another voo also.
Alright, here.
For $100,
Here's your voo.
I need a voo.
Alright, you need a voo. Here's a voo. Voo ga
Thank
thee.
you for the voo.
Okay, anyone need another thee?
A ga, another ga.
You need a ga. Okay, there's a ga. Anyone need a thee?
Well, we go up to ga again, so I need a ga, and then I need another voo, right? Voo, and then.
And use whatever cheats you need, to figure this out.
No, we need too many letters.
Okay.
This is not a very good.
Let me know. What do you need?
Well, we
Just tell
need
me.
the whole alphabet because What are we're doing? Do we offer unto thee, O Christ?
Yep.
Then we need a lot more.
Yep. Well, just tell me what you need.
Because he's got a lot more.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yep.
Another thee.
Yep. Thee. There you go.
Second thee. Oh, you need.
Okay.
Do we offer?
Oh, I didn't double up the thee. I just figured I'd use the same one. Do I need to double it?
No,
Yeah.
something's wrong.
It should end up on knee anyway.
Yes.
Okay, we got knee.
No, we're not right because there's too many little cards.
Okay. What's next?
I need another voo.
Vupani. Okay, another voo. Okay, I had a pa. Okay, we got a. Okay, voo. Here's a voo.
I don't need the extra paw. We got the
Voo.
we got a paw.
We need another voo or anything else? Voo. Okay. Pa.
Yes.
Anyone need a pa?
I do.
Ga.
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 Okay.
Gamma.
Ga. All right. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Okay. So vu ga di di vu ga vu pa ni. Okay. So now this everybody's got it. Cool. Okay, so sing it as you have it written down there on your colors. So vu ga di di vu ga vu pa ni. One more time. Vu ga di di vu ga vu pa ni. All right, let's sing it with the words. Do we offer unto thee, O Christ? Let's go back to an evening hymn. So an evening hymn, let's sing it with Ni Pa Vu. Ni vu ga di. That's good. That's good. So let's sing it one more time with Ni Pa Vu. Ni vu ga di. Cool. That's fine. Just a little phrase. So now let's sing that with the words. An evening hymn. Cool. So now let's do one more thing. Let's do through the resurrection at the end. So, for thou wast well pleased to have mercy on us. That's our thee.
Where? Oh, here.
And then so through the resurrection. So you can start on thee on us if you want. Us. That's our thee.
Where are we?
Through.
Okay.
Actually, it's us.
Yep. So write it out. So write it out with the notes if you can. Us thee pa vu ga vu pa ni. All right. Cool. So let's sing it all the way through, and then we'll sing with the words. So an evening hymn in rational adoration. Ni vu ga di di kezo ke di ga vu vu ga di vu ga vu pa ni. So, because this should be a little easier.
Yes.
An evening hymn and rational adoration do we offer unto thee, O Christ, for thou wast well pleased to have mercy on us through the resurrection.
That's one of the standard endings.
Mhm.
The stock endings.
Yeah, exactly.
Resurrection.
You just kind of pull it off the shelf. Okay, the next one, verse number 2, stick here number 2. So we'll just sing verse number 2 quickly. The righteous shall wait patiently for me. The righteous shall wait patiently for me until thou shalt reward me. Let's sing this one with the words, and then we'll do the next one with Nipabu. So notice at the end, while we're doing this, resurrection, you already know. Resurrection. That's the stock ending.
Yeah.
At the end. But be well pleased. We already saw that in the last one, where it was an evening hymn, but be well pleased. Same stock patterns. So, Lord, oh Lord. What is our first note there? Any guesses? Nope.
No?
It's a zo.
The first is a ni.
It's up
Here.
5.
Nope. That's the Isan on top.
Oh.
So that's
Are we not doing Stakira number 2?
Yep. The letter there that says ni is the Isan.
Is the Isan, right.
So
But that is
Oh wait, we need the...
jumping up 5.
Nope.
Jump 6.
And then there's, in addition to the jumping up, see, this, there's also this. So this is a this. This 6.
up 6, like I
Six.
said.
Yeah,
Yep. It's up 6 from ni, so it's
zo.
Tu sasar ni pavuga dike zo. But because we have a flat there, Lord. So Lord, oh Lord, cast us not away from thy presence, but be well pleased to have mercy on us through the resurrection. Nice. So the one thing with tone 8 and with a lot of the diatonic things, as you're going, the one thing that we'll notice here is that as you go past zo,
3 mistakes.
you sing it differently than if you're coming down from zo.
Yes.
So if you're going ni pavuga
It
dike
looks
zo
like a 4, it's down 4.
ni zo ke di.
Easiest one to remember.
So when you go past zo is natural, but when you come down towards zo is flat. So you'll see that sometimes throughout here. So dike zo ni zo ke di. So if you hear us singing it a little differently, that's why. It's because of the placement of zo. Let's sing it one more time. Lord, oh Lord. A little faster. Lord, oh Lord, cast us not away from thy presence, but be well pleased to have mercy on us on to number 3. Out of the depths. Ooh. So depths is the. Ooh. Out of the depths have I cried unto thee, O Lord. O Lord, hear my voice. So rejoice, O Zion, or Holy Zion. So this one, what is Joyce? What is our note on that? If we're, this is our knee.
Up 1 with a flutter and 5.
4.
Up 4.
Jump up 4 stress with a flutter.
Yeah, jump up 4, so it's up a 5th. So ni pavuga thee. Let's do ni pavu. So ni thee vuga vupa vuga vupa ni. You got that one. Ni vupa vuga thee thee vuga ga vupa ni vuga thee ga thee ga vupa vuga thee pavuga vupa ni.
I can't possibly think that fast.
We can always do it slower, but
No, I mean I can't possibly think that fast.
that's
So what you're trying to
It'll
do
come.
is ingrain the intervals in our heads with the note names.
Mhm. Yep. And it'll come either with these or over time, yeah. But I can tell you that it takes a little bit of time, and it's very difficult
I
to
mean,
begin
if I'm
with.
sitting at home and I'm taking forever, I can think about it in my head.
Mhm. But at some point, like I had people at some, I think in Pittsburgh, where I had them writing in like ni pa. But
Maybe that does help.
yeah. So let's
Do
do.
you really feel that this helps over time?
It's absolutely necessary.
Really?
Yes. The only reason I say this is because I've trained a bunch of people in Pittsburgh, and I realized late in the game that they had no skill set to learn new music. If they messed up, they didn't know what to do, because they knew how to sing the music, but then there was a scale change, and they didn't know what to do, and then they didn't know this and they didn't know that, and I was like, wait a minute. They could read music a lot more quickly, but they were missing an entire foundation that is necessary. So that's why I'm gonna try and push it, and that's why just follow me, you know. But we'll sing some with words and some with ni pa vu.
Trust Nicholas Jones.
And I hate do re mi fa sol la si do. I never found a need for it or use for it.
No,
This I found
in the 4th grade. I
a
had
need
to
for it.
say this to a teacher in upstate New York.
Hmm?
Troy.
Hmm?
School
Ghastly
number 4.
place. Hope I never have to
School
go there.
number 4.
Yeah.
I think it was constructed in 1898 and still stands.
Yeah.
That Savist had us do every song.
Mhm.
Do re mi.
Yeah.
And that's really the only way I got through in that whole
Yeah.
year with the music
Yeah.
was to literally memorize
Yeah.
literally every song,
Yeah,
every
yeah.
pattern
Yeah.
with do re mi, and it helped me not at all.
With that I agree.
It was hard.
Yeah. With this I'm a believer, because I never wanted to learn solfege, and so then with this stuff I eventually learned it, and I was like, wow, that actually comes in handy. And it's when you get to more complicated music that it's beneficial. So,
Right.
but that's
So if I can get over my childhood angst,
I learned
This will
timetables by
actually-
rote. I didn't see it come out too mentally, damn it.
Yeah.
right, we did that same thing. Okay.
Just times tables. They cut
Oh,
the whole
times
class
tables.
from 2,
Times
2 to
tables.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2 to 6.
so.
I sometimes wonder if I remember all my times tables.
No,
A lot of
I got out of that stuff.
a lot of
by
people don't.
handing in the entire homework for the year in the first 3
Well, if
days.
you don't use it, you know,
Mhm.
after a while.
And that way,
I'm like,
nobody
what is
bugged
it?
me for the
8
whole
times
year.
nine again? 70 something?
So we'll sing "Rejoice, O Holy Zion" with the words.
Okay, you say one on it.
Which one are we doing?
Rejoice.
Rejoice.
Rejoice, O holy Zion, thou mother of the churches and dwelling place of God. For thou wast first to receive remission of sins through the resurrection. So there they changed the resurrection a little bit.
Yeah, Gorgon.
Yeah, so let's do through the resurrection one more time. Remission of sins through the resurrection. Nice. So, and if you talk to the intermediate class, I think sometimes they ask me, they're like, can we do it on Nipavu? And I'm like, wow. Because like sometimes they mess up and they're like, we got to do it on Nipavu. We got to figure out what we did, or like figure out why it's wrong, or figure out what the scale change is.
Why
So-
isn't it? Resurrection.
The Gorgons speed things up a little bit.
I know, but I thought it only speeded up that note.
And the one before it, and this one, and the one before
Oh,
that.
so
is,
that's an equal speeding up.
Yep, exactly.
And I'm an idiot not to have remembered that.
No, no. That's why we have little cheat sheets and things.
Okay.
So let thine next one on the next page. Let thine ears be attentive. Nay again. Let thine ears be attentive to the voice of my supplication. Now, real quick, before we begin, we're going to sing it with the words, but a few things to look at. So on begotten of God, we have a little bit of rhythm there in the first line. Middle of the first line.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Begotten of God, we have a little bit of rhythm, so be aware of that. Beginning of the second line, ages. We've seen that one before, the ages. On the third line, the middle of the third line, hath of his own will. That's a little fun phrase. So hath of, and then the rest of it. And then on crucifixion, we have that flat there on ke.
Where's okay.
So, and then the end,
yes.
slain of old, we saw that before on Lord, I have cried. Hearken unto me, attend to the voice of my supplication. Hearken unto me, O Lord, slain of old. Same pattern. So it's all about pattern recognition. So the word who was begotten. Neagie. The word who was begotten of God the Father before the ages, and who in these latter times was incarnate Avod. Nice. Any questions there? On anything in
Is
particular?
it?
This one I would just do Avod. You could
Which is
do
kind of
no
No.
you could do that.
And to differentiate it from the way it was written in the previous phrases of its type.
Yeah, you could do something else. I would just do some because if you're singing this one quickly, and by the resurrection had saved man who was slain of old. You know.
I've been here a long time.
So that's yeah, you could do something. So let's do one more, and then we'll be good to go. So we're just about at 9.
We can't be here all alone.
No.
I've got a 40-minute commute ahead of me.
Yeah. So let's just let's sing with the words through number 5.
Okay.
Or do you want to do 4 a little faster?
Faster.
It's pretty short. We can just go at regular speed.
Okay. For which one? 4? Or 5?
Five.
No, it's 5.
5.
Oh, are we doing 5?
Okay.
5.
If thou should.
Film.
If thou shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, what?
Too fast?
Let's do it again. I wasn't prepared.
If thou shouldest mark iniquities. If thou shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand? For with thee there is forgiveness. We glorify thy resurrection from the dead, O Christ, whereby thou didst free the race of Adam from the tyranny of Hades. And as God thou hast bestowed upon the world life everlasting and great mercy. Nice. Cool. So that's good for the moment, I think. Yeah. Any questions on any of those?
I don't think we do anymore when you sing this.
Well, if you guys were together, you know,
Mhm.
so it's not perfect. It's not.
I know what your nice means now.
It means that you guys did a good job.
You're more generous than I would be.
Thank you.
Sure.
That's a compliment.
Thank you.
For being so late on a Monday.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are here. It's after work.
You were taking your time
Monday's my
to teach
busiest
all
day.
these non-paying students.
Is.
I just think it's
If this
very
building was not
generous.
occupied